going to church. It was more of like a cultural experience. I knew God always existed. I was like smart enough to make that assumption, but I didn't really care to figure out what that looked like. So then fast forward to college, my freshman year, I started to kind of knock on that door a little bit more and had a series of events that would happen as I would research different religions, feeling this kind of like dark presence following me as I like dove deeper into it. At one point I was going to become a Muslim. I looked into Freemasonry. I looked into transcendentalism, Taoism. I looked into anything that I could get my hands on. One of the distinct memories I had was being on MTSU's campus, which was about 28,000 people. I felt this ominous presence come over me, and I look up and there's this guy who comes around the corner with a suitcase and beelines it straight for me. He locks onto me in a sea of like 1,000 to 2,000 students going between classes and walks straight up to me and hands me a Hindu Bible, the Bhagavad Gita. That was the day after I just said to my cousin, I'd really like to start studying other religions. So I knew there was a God out there. I knew there was spiritual stuff that I couldn't deny in my life, but I didn't know that Jesus had any part of that. I thought that was like a white man's religion that they stole from the story of the Egyptians and Osiris and so on and so forth. So that was my freshman year of college. Fast forward to my junior or senior year. I did 5 years of college, so it's kind of blurry, but I was drinking half a pint to a pint of whiskey a night when I would go out. I was really like feeling myself and like proud of how untouchable I felt. Went out to a club one night and was drinking, felt a similar ominous presence to the guy I mentioned earlier, and ended up getting a ticket, showed up to court, pled guilty, didn't tell anybody about it, tried to hide it. I got that misdemeanor, hit rock bottom, and just cried out to God and was like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I'm stuck. I'm trying to be Christian because I think you're real, but I'm addicted to pornography. I am an alcoholic. I go to church and then go out at night on Thursday, Friday, Saturday night, and I just like can't do this anymore, but I need your help. And I remember seeing a flash of light as I closed my eyes, was like weeping and praying, and it was the same light that I had seen in past seasons of life. And I just felt God's warmth in his presence and his love and his affection over me, and I just like knew he was real and that he was like speaking to me. It was just like something that I couldn't deny after all of the research that I'd done, after all of the different things I had looked at, the lifestyle I was living. It was undeniable that God was real, and that when I had called him by his name, he actually responded and was waiting for me. And I thought it was the other way around.